Let me run back to the Pokemon Center. Then I actually have an idea. Which... that's never good news when I have an idea. Benelby, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you get to witness this too, Salty Apples. I will need as many witnesses as I can get for my murder. Or I should say for when I am murdered. Alright, town map. Let's fly to Solaceon Town. And I'm going to go digging in the underground again. I appreciate that, Salty Apples. Let's play alone. It was kind of freaky being down in the underground with other people earlier. I was very scared and nervous. This is where my secret base is, by the way. Just in case anybody is actually wondering. I got too many bug statues. Oh well. That'll make my life a wee bit easier. Let's put Surzaki in the front. And also, let's move this down a bit. And by a bit, I mean let's not let that block the display up there. I'm never going to have all that many people in voice chat with me. Okay. Back to the fun. Let's charge in this room. Hey, look, I'm Houndoomed. Look, Yorodin, I agree with you. The lack of furniture is disappointing. The lack of capture the flag and traps and stuff in the underground is also disappointing. I kind of like the statues, and I certainly like these underground hideaways. This here, the underground Pokemon hideaways, is a big improvement on the underground compared to, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Especially since you can actually get Munchlax down here. Hey, look, a Torchic. I've already caught one of those. Despite being a chicken, I can't use Torchic because it's not a flying type. Also, I don't need to dig anymore because I had everything that I needed from there, so I could just run around and attack stuff in these rooms. Like this Lickitung. Attack the Lickitung! Ew! I got licked. Well, I should have seen that coming. Surf! More powerful than Hurricane in the rain unless it's resisted. Or Hurricane is super effective, I suppose. Yeah, no, this is a decent way to get some fairly good experience. It will at least partially depend on what's down here. Oh, I don't believe in anything. Also, enough with the low battery. I hate these Joy-Cons. Not for the same reason that most people hate the Joy-Cons, which is that they get things like drift, and I hate them because they're so inconsistent about when they actually charge. Because like I said, I had these things in the, docked in my Switch, with my Switch in its dock, and the dock plugged in and charging, since Sunday. And for some reason, these damn Joy-Con did not charge. And I've got no way of telling that until I turn the Switch back on and see, nope, did not charge. It's ridiculous. So you can be sure I'm going to be triple checking that well in advance. Actually, what I'm probably going to do is I'm actually just going to take the Switch out, plug it directly into the wall. Oh, Dog Trio. Plug it directly into the wall so that there's no way in heck that the what am I saying? That the Joy-Con isn't charged by Thursday, because the last thing I want to do is have to deal with the Elite Four and my controller dying at the same time. No, you're right, Yorodin. I wish that there wasn't a trade-off with the bases being emptier and the underground kind of in general being emptier without the traps. But on the other hand, at least they did give us something in return. Like, they didn't have to give us anything in return. And I'm glad that they did. Again, especially since it includes a much easier way to get Munchlax than was available in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I'm sure everybody who's played Diamond, Pearl, Platinum will share in the pain of trying to get a Munchlax by the Honey Tree method. Alright, there was a Venomoth, too. Googly eyes! Make it rain, Surzaki. Hurricane. Done. I feel like this is slightly more entertaining than battling trainers anyway. Even if it gives potentially a little bit less experience at a time. I never got Munchlax either. Like, the only way that I ended up with a Munchlax in Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum was to trade over Snorlax from Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then breed for Munchlax. Like, I considered myself fortunate enough when I found Heracross in a fairly short amount of time for my Platinum Let's Play. Which, again, is up on the Bulbagarden YouTube channel. # shameless self-advertisement. Ah, they're after me! Not only are they after me, they fused to become one being. Ah, yes, Dugong. That would make an interesting Pokefusion. Dugong, Dratini, Peeberl. What would we call it? Well, let's see. Do Barreltini. Do Bertini. Do Bertini. I kind of like that. It's another dugong that just kind of Dutini. That also works. Or Ba-T-Dong? Bai-T-Dong? Or Bai-T-Gong? Something like that. Yeah, see, Dugong is confused about it as well. So confused that it hit itself. By the way, just as an interesting point of reference, never let it be said that streaming is something that does not have transferable skills. Because this software that I'm using to broadcast right now, I am now currently also using at work to help us record training videos. So that's pretty cool. Hello, Whiskash. Yeah, no, so... Because I was asked the question, like, how can we get how can we record a video with, like, a picture-in-picture view? And I'm like, I know exactly the software I can use. Now, obviously, I don't use a webcam. Y'all just hear my very tedious voice. But, I know how to get video sources with this. I know how to work with it and manipulate the display. Like, you've seen that I've moved the picture of Kasha around a little bit. I moved my list of... Well, okay. Right now, it's just me in the voice chat, but if there were other people in the voice chat, you'd see them up there, too. Right? I can manipulate the display. I know exactly how this works. And like I said, now I'm using this at work as a new format for recording training videos. And, the one thing that I'm going to need at work is to try to figure out what sort of equipment we need to do that. So, make myself a little bit more familiar with microphones, headsets, things like that, which, again, I kind of already am because of doing this. So, again, I personally find it hilarious because, it's something you wouldn't necessarily think about. Like, okay, are you really actually getting transferable? Yes, I am actually doing something that is relevant to my job. Attack the Lickitung. And I'm having fun while doing it. So, to any peoples out there in the audience with heckling parents, never let them heckle you about how playing video games is useless and you'll never get any, it'll never help with your education or with your job or anything like that, because it can and it will. Also, good on you, Dr. Eggman, being first member of the team up to level 85. Anyway, if your parents actually do start heckling you about video games, ask them if they, if they're heckling you about not having anything better to do, ask them if they've got anything better to do than heckle you. Nothing really worth fighting in here. Okay, that's fair. It probably wouldn't work out very well, but it doesn't matter. Well, okay, I guess it does matter. Don't sass your parents. That never ended well for me. Well, okay, that never ended well for me when I was a kid. Now that I'm an adult, I heckle myself far more than my parents heckle me. You know what? That's also fair, Salty Apples. Pokemon is good for you because it's not Call of Duty. I'll take that. And there actually can be serious strategy behind it. Come here, Houndoom. And then, again, other times it could just be that you're chasing a Houndoom around the underground lair. Now, Houndoom is a good Pokemon. I wish I could use Houndoom in this, but Houndoom is obviously not a flying type. And I was not about to do a fire-type only run of a Sinnoh game. I'm sorry. Infernape is great. I like Infernape. I like all of the starters of this game. But out of all of them, I would not do a fire-type only run of a Sinnoh game. Especially since they were hyping this as a faithful remake of Diamond and Pearl. So... Look, nothing wrong with that, Yorodon. A school... That's... Look, that's a thing for a mother to say, Raven Razel. That is a horrible thing for a mother to say. Oh no, Caterpie, whatever will I do? It's chasing me. Help, I'm doomed. Oh wait, I've got flying types. That Caterpie stands no chance. Well, too bad, I'm gone now. Also, I love how I somehow end up in the underground in most of these episodes. Yes, snackies for the birds. And the bats. And whatever the heck Dr. Eggman is supposed to be. What the... Oh, there's Vibrava back here. Hello, Vibrava. Vibrava, did you know that Surzaki has Ice Beam? Well, you will soon. Yes, you will know. You will know. This Vibrava, by the way, is higher level than that Ranger's Vibrava that we were battling up on Route 228. I just want to point that out, for the record. Cacturn! Things have taken a Cacturn for the worse. Or have they? I mean, Surzaki's not the best for this one. But that's not to say Surzaki can't handle this. Yes, he Hurricane! I mean, Togekiss, I feel like it is supposed to be a bird. I just don't know which bird. I also find it sad that we do not have a cockatiel Pokemon yet. I mean, especially with the orange cheeks. You'd think that they'd have like an electric flying cockatiel Pokemon along the designs of... You know, along the designs of Pikachu, like a Pikachu clone, except instead of being another rodent, it's a bird. I mean, it's right there as far as design goes. Then again, I do acknowledge I'm a little biased because I like cockatiels. Countess 12, level 85. They would be Yorodon, and we don't have one! I literally cannot tell you why we do not have one. I think the only parrot is, well, toucan. Is a toucan, but I you know, again, it's sort of a tropical-esque bird. Anyway, we're 1/3 the way there, with 2 members of the team being at level 85 now. Coming along nicely, coming along nicely. And it is only about 10 o'clock, so I've got a couple more hours. Well, not a couple more hours. About a little over an hour remaining that I feel relatively comfortable streaming and still getting a decent night's sleep. Because like I said, you should get a decent night's sleep. See, people listen to me, but they don't actually listen to me. Why don't we have Drapion down here? Alright, let's see what else is in this room. We'll give it one more shot. Oh, hey, Beldum. Gotta fight the Beldum, because I love Beldum. But look, Raven Razel, that's... You know, again, that is a stereotype, that is a profile for it. It's still one hell of a thing for your mother to say about you. That's still one hell of a thing for your mother to say about you. And you know, again, it probably would make your sleep schedule nuts, Yorodin. But it isn't the weekend right now, so... This series won't even make it to this upcoming weekend. Unless, for some reason, I don't stream on Thursday, but I feel like I will stream on Thursday. It may be a short stream, though, because the only thing that I'm planning on doing is the Elite Four and Champion run. To be fair, though, if I keep getting my butt kicked and have to restart that... It could take a while, but there's a reason why I'm training up to level 85 right now. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not training for the Elite Four, I am training for Cynthia. Like, I don't care if I steamroll the Elite Four. I don't. If I make them look like ridiculously easy chumps, like I did in my first battle against them, I don't care. Because I will have that battle with Cynthia, and she is still going to be difficult. Me personally, Yorodin, no I am not. I mean, this series coincidentally is finishing right before Legends Arceus comes out. But... I will say that as far as, like, actually broadcasting that particular game for Bulbagarden, I'm leaving that up to my compatriot Mr. Snowy, who says that he's actually going to be starting 2 series up on the Bulbagarden YouTube channel soon, one being Legends Arceus, the other being a monotype water run of Shining Pearl. If he feels like it, once he's done with his mono water type run, he and I can do a battle on Twitch or something just to see which of our mono-type teams is better. But let me finish this first, let him start his projects first, and then let him finish it. I don't know, Salty Apples. I must be pretty lucky. I tell you what, though, I think I can actually trade with you if I happen to find another Gligar. I'll catch it for you and trade you. How does that sound? I think I can do that with, like, a link code or something. Yeah, here we go. Let me catch this one for you. As soon as it stops orbiting me. Sir, ma'am, Gligar, do you mind? I am trying to... There we go. That was just annoying, Yorodon. It was orbiting me. I'm not that fat! Damn. Swords, ooh. That is a... Look, if I didn't want Guillotine on Gligar, I probably would have given... Or on Gliscor, I probably would have given it Swords Dance. I would KO it essentially no matter what. So... Well, look, I eventually got it here, so... Look. If Salty wants this, I will catch this for Salty. I still get the experience one way... Whoa! Oh, right, Guillotine won't work on me because I'm higher level. I panicked for a moment there. I will admit I panicked for a moment there. There you go, Salty Apple. Caught you a Gligar. If you've got a nickname for it, Salty Apple, let me know a little bit later. I'm gonna... Well... Oh, look, Camerupt. No, I caught it for you. If you want it, I can trade it to you, Salty. Well, I guess as long as you have Nintendo Switch Online, I can trade that to you. Oh, good, you got one. Okay. Well, fine. Then I have an extra Gligar. There are far worse things that I can get. Ooh, right on. Alright, so I'll have to remind myself to nickname that extra Gligar Salty Apple at some point. Or Salty Apples at some point. By the way, I would hate if that one actually had Poison Heal or Hyper Cutter. What name do you have in mind for it? Oh, you've got a name. Okay. Then, do you have Nintendo Switch Online? Salty Apple? Okay, then I tell you what, let me get myself out of this hole. And let's get that Gligar nicknamed and traded over. Back to Eterna City, I guess. Heal up, because I can. Also need to get out Gligar anyway, so... Leaving the underground does... Look! kind of going into the underground looks like you're being swallowed whole by the earth. You can't win. Okay, what do we got? So here's Gligar. Hypercutter. So that has the better ability than Ball Eater. I feel jealous, but okay. Let me give that thing a nickname, then I can trade that right over to you, Salty. Whenever you're ready, just let me know what the nickname is. Gentle nature. That's not the best... Actually, that's a pretty bad nature for it, but you can get the mosses from the battle tower. They're relatively inexpensive as far as items for BP go. Bell. Okay, I will nickname him Bell. And then I hope that you have your Switch on hand. There you go, Bell the Gligar. And I can do this from anywhere. Global room. Let's enter with a link code. Save my adventure, sure. Alright. Four 6905314. Thumbs up when you got that code, Salty. Also, Cody, I'm not sure if you're going to want to cut this in the future, or if you just kind of want to keep it for amusement's sake. Okay, then let's get this started. Oh, hello there! Alright, now. Ah! Okay, hang on. How do I... Okay, I've done this before. There we go. Trade. Yes, you look like the default character. I don't know what I look like on your screen. Are you gonna accept the trade? What did I just call? Trade. That's not you? Wait, so who the heck is this? Well, whoever it is, I think they left. Oh, well, never mind then. Let me leave. And I'll make a new code. Alright. Tell you what, let's do this pretty simple. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3... And just to mix things up a little, 3, 1, 2. That way nobody will actually have the same code as me other than... Let me know when you got it, Salty. Okay. I hope I don't get influxed by a bunch of people now because they happen to come up with that silly code. Are you sure that's not you? Because that's the second time this guy has been in here. You won't look like you won't look like the default character in my screen. You'll look like something different. Because I don't think, again, I don't think I look like the default character to you on your screen. Yeah, you're Holden, right? Are you Holden, Salty? Okay, that sounds weird, but you know what I mean. This is a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. Okay, that is you. So let's trade. Okay, this should work. Call. Trade. There we go. Yes. Alright, now you want Bell the Gligar. I am Engie. Yes, that is me. And you can trade me anything you want. I don't care. Look, to be fair, Raven Razel, the name that I show up as up here is Memories Everlasting, so someone who doesn't know me from the forums won't know that I'm Maniacal Engineer. Oh. Well, okay. That's fine. We'll get there eventually. At least we're still in the same room. Hang on. So we'll call, trade. Now you should be able to interact with me. Okay. Yes. And Bell the Gligar. And like I said, anything you want to trade me, I don't care. I'm not picky. Like, I traded my shiny Dialga for a Bidoof. That is how not picky I am. Sure. Okay. One ground type for another. There you go, Holden. Or, there you go, Salty. One Gligar on the house. Use it, yes, use it to mock Cynthia. Good idea. Well, I wouldn't say that it's a rare Pokemon, but I'm trying to think, maybe it's version exclusive. I don't know if you've got Shining Pearl. No problem, Salty. Look, Raven Razel, you're right. It is illegal for me to use that Gibble. I will heal it up, and then it goes right in my box. And I get Gliscor back. Look, I'm pretty sure, Salty, it might be a version exclusive. Memory might be failing me on that one. But that if you've got Shining Pearl, that might be why you can't find it. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Anyway, back to what I was doing before, which was decidedly less interesting. I'm gonna go back to the underground. Play alone. Ah, that explains it, Yorodin. See, I don't know this stuff off the top of my head. Like, I know that Murkrow was a version exclusive. I know that a couple of other Pokemon are version exclusives. Congratulations, Salty! Gliscor is a phenomenal Pokemon. Enjoy. Alright, Dugong. Let's battle. Okay, it's still illegal for me to use that anyway, Raven Razel, but I get where you're coming from now. I keep forgetting this thing can survive a hurricane. Ew, don't lick the pelican. Shockwave. By the way, Pelipper knowing Shockwave has come in handy so many times. You wouldn't think it, because it's not that powerful of a move, but it actually works pretty well. Oh, there was a Tentacruel I could have battled. Oh well, doesn't matter. Yeah, so in that case anyway, Salty, there was probably a Pokemon you were seeing in these rooms that I couldn't see. Because it's version exclusive. I don't care, I was never shooting for a full Pokedex, which I guess that is one thing that I will mention right now, is I do have 2 trainer card stars, and I've got the one for entering the Hall of Fame the first time, I've got one for having more than 100 variants of statues in the Underground. But that's it. Like, I'm not going for a 5-star run. I can tell you how to get the other 3 trainer card stars, but I'm not going to do it myself because I don't want to. You can get a trainer card star by winning a master level contest, which I have not shown off contests in this game. I will not show off contests in this game. I had a hard enough time doing that in my Platinum Let's Play. It was god-awful. I am not going through that hell again. But you can get a trainer card star if you win a master rank contest. No, because I can get Bronzor. Anyway, so you can get a trainer card star from a master rank contest. You can get a trainer card star, of course, from completing the National Pokedex, which, to be fair, I don't think it's actually all that difficult, because it's just Pokemon from Gens 1 through 4. And then you can... And a good chunk of them are available down here in the Underground. Specifically, like, all of the starters. And that's not version exclusive. What else? And then the last trainer card star you can get, so the 5th one, is, the 5th one is winning 100 consecutive battles in the Battle Tower. Now, my record in the Battle Tower is only 24. Which does mean that I've defeated Palmer a couple of times in his first battle. But I don't consider myself lucky enough to even try challenging him and getting that 100-win streak. Especially not when I'm using only Flying-type Pokemon and have crippling weaknesses to various types. But that is how you get the other 3 trainer card stars. I'm not going to show it, but now you can get them if you want to. Sentret, Caterpie, and Bibarel. Truly, this is the room to have all the feared Pokemon. Don't worry about it, Salty. Where am I going and what am I... Oh yeah, I'm going to the rock room down here. Seamus again, right? Yes. Look, don't get deleted from existence. The Cybermen may be evil, but I feel like they're not actually real. Turn. Cacturn's an easy win. I mean, you can try, Salty. The problem is all of the Pokemon are going to be the same level as you are, and you can't use X accuracies. So Guillotine going to have 30% accuracy. If you do that, Godspeed. And I will be greatly amused if you do that. But, yeah, no, I wouldn't. Ooh, what if I do a playthrough where I can only use one-hit KO moves? It would not work very well, would it? Then I salute you, Salty. Good luck and Godspeed. And have fun! I mean, that's the real reason to do anything, isn't it? Ah, this is a good victim. Unless it has Sturdy and explodes, in which case it's not so great of a victim, but oh well. Yes, yes, low battery. Just last for another half hour or so. Yes, it has Swords Dance. It's actually got a pretty solid moveset as it has Sturdy. It used Stone Edge missed. Good. No, that thing, Salty, has a very good moveset. I mean, I'd probably get rid of Agility for something else, but Swords Dance, Earthquake, Guillotine, that's solid. And if you've got Heart Scale... Yeah, well, like I said, I'd get rid of Agility for something, but that's just me. If you've got Heart Scales, you can take it into the Mover Learner. A 6 Smeargle challenge. No! Earthquake is good. Earthquake is very good. I've got Earthquake, Acrobatics, Guillotine. What's my fourth move on Gliscor? Is it Swords Dance? No, it's U-turn. Oh, Slugma. I wish you were Mag Cargo, but fun to know you're around. Hey, look, it's Charmander. I've already caught a Charmander. I've got a fully evolved Fire Lady. Still, Charmander is fun. Okay, look, Salty. Again, Godspeed to you. And I would recommend, by the way, if you wanted to actually stream these, I'm sure there are people who would watch it and be entertained. Because these challenges sound like a ton of fun. Or at least a ton of fun to watch, anyway. I'm not... Look, I will do a monotype challenge. I am not crazy enough to try anything like that. It would... Look, Yorodon, that's missed potential. Because they did have alternate forms that were not shinies by that point in time. So they very easily could have had multicolored Smeargle. Very easily. Good. Get that critical. Look, if you want to do it for your own amusement, then that's fine too. I'm just saying, if you wanted to stream it, I'm sure there are people who would watch it just for the sheer novelty. You don't have to stream it. I acknowledge doing stuff like this is not for everyone. I mean, yeah, first of all, you do need the proper equipment. Then second of all, you actually have to have the personality and or want to do it. Yeah, exactly like Spindle, Raven, Razel. Well, right, Minior's got it, but Minior came much, much, much later. Technically, I guess Spinda came later anyway, but... also, but... Who's counting? What an unexpected surprise. You could have Sturdy. Let's try it anyway. Darn. Rainbow Smeargle time. Yes! Look, we've had Team Rainbow Rocket, now we need Team Rainbow Smeargle. Didn't have Sturdy. Last for just a little bit longer. My Pokemon are all almost level 83, 84, well, almost level 84 or higher. We've got this, Joy-Con. I know we've got this. Yes, join as the leader, Salty. I mean, it doesn't have to be during Pride Month. It can be whenever, wherever. I mean, after all, are people not proud to be who they are all of the time? I mean, I'm not proud to be a maniac, but that's just because a maniac is not something that you want to be. Not if you want to be a constructive member of society. Lots of good stuff here this time. You got this guy, you've got the Graveler I saw, you've got a Houndoom. Good experience grabs. I will say, Salty, to your comment about an Ace Smeargle, there are Ace trainers. Triple level up off of that. Damn, look at Kosh's attack stat. That is high. Ali Capone's isn't that much further behind. Welcome back, Cobalt. I am still here. I am still level grinding. Look, Raven Razel, that's fine. I'm also trying to be an engineer, which means that I am also trying to be a semi-productive member of society, if and when I feel like it. So, I normally stream Salty... Well, okay. I will say that I normally stream Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. United States Central Time, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock p.m. United States Central Time. That's my schedule, but because this is the penultimate episode of this particular series, so I am planning on streaming the final episode, which will be my Elite Four challenge. I am planning on streaming that Thursday evening at 7 o'clock United States Central Time. And then that'll go for however long it goes. And then I'm done with this particular series, because there's not much else I can do. There's not much else left for me to do, or that I even want to do at this point. Because I've actually covered pretty much everything. Like I said, didn't do contests. I showed the Battle Tower, not Palmer, mind you, but what the hell is a Sentret doing in here? Yeah, so 8 o'clock your time on Thursday is when I'm doing the Elite Four challenge. There will be a few weeks or so in between finishing this one. Yeah, that Sentret thinks he's hot. But there will be a few weeks in between this series and the next series, possibly a month or so. But at least partially during that time, I will have a vote up on the Bulbagarden Twitter channel for what series y'all want to see next. Like I was saying earlier, well, actually, you were here earlier, so you should know. But like I was saying earlier, it's probably going to be a choice between an Egglock challenge for Pokemon Sword, a solo run for Pokemon Red, where I think I'm going to try to do like a Bulbasaur-only run in Pokemon Red version. And then there's going to be a Monotype challenge, which if Snowy's doing his Monotype run of Pokemon Shining Pearl, I'll do a Monotype run of Alpha Sapphire using the same Water type. So those will be the three choices on the poll, and I'll basically, whichever of those gets the most votes on the poll is going to be my next series. But, you know, like I said, there will be a break in between this one and the next one. And then one other thing that I might bring back, starting with the next series, is my shiny hunting stream. So before I was doing this, I was doing a little bit of shiny hunting in Pokemon Sword, and I can do that once a week. I can do whatever challenge run I'm doing twice a week, so that there's at least a bit of variety in the content. Some good stuff over here. But yeah, that's my plan moving forward. I think it's a pretty good plan. And like I said, y'all won't be high and dry on content in the interim, because Snowy is going to be starting up his Legends Arceus series, and I believe he also said he's going to be doing... he's also going to be starting up his Shining Pearl Monotype challenge for water types. I don't know, Raven Razel. I'd have to figure out a way to get one of my... I'd have to figure out a way to get one of my Ditto, my Japanese Ditto into this game, which I'm pretty sure I can, but at least for now, not Shining Pearl, at least for now, Sword is going to be where I do my shiny hunting. And as always, if I do find any shinies in the stream, I will trade them away to someone at the end of the stream. Because that's just what I do since I am insane. Let's take out this Onyx. Wash away the Onyx. Gone and forgotten. Okay, Salty, you want insane. I shiny hunted for Dialga in this. I streamed shiny hunting for Dialga in this game. And eventually I did get it. But I also then traded it away for a regular old Bidoof. I did not do that particular trade. So, the trade with you for Gligar I did on stream. I did not do the trade for the Bidoof on stream because I wasn't streaming at the time. But I did that. Again, because I am insane. And also because it was done for charity, but that's a different story. What do you got? TM06 Toxic. No, I'm pretty sure Crobat can learn Toxic by level up, so... Look, there's nothing wrong with being insane. That's Seamus again, right? There is absolutely nothing wrong with being insane. It's fun. Hey, look, Pupitar. What have I got out front? Sure, you've got something that'll work on that. Would work better on Tyranitar, mind you, but... You're still weak to fighting moves. Look, a full odds shiny lock without filming it, as long as you were entertained, was still a good idea, Salty. Because at the end of the day, if you're entertained and if you're having fun, that's what matters. Okay, then if you were not entertained, maybe you were slightly insane. But I'm getting close. All my team is now at least level 84. Mostly for your own pain. Well, you do whatever you want to do. That's what I will tell you. You do you. I'm sure it's incredibly painful. Although, to be fair, I'd put good money on people actually wanting me to do a shiny lock. Just because of, well, I know one person in particular would, and his name is Snowy. Because Snowy, like, for every single legendary in this game, Snowy was like, shiny hunt it, shiny hunt it, shiny hunt it. All because I shiny hunted that one legendary Dialga. I don't know, maybe shiny hunting is some... Well, Snowy likes my suffering. Right? Snowy enjoys when I suffer, not when he suffers. Which, to be fair, you know, I get it. The streamer suffering does provide massive amounts of entertainment. No problem, Salty. Seriously. Like I said, I still got the experience for catching it, so... It helped with my level ups for the team. Kasha, Ball Eater, Ali Capona remaining to get to level 85. But I am almost done. I'm getting there. Which is good, because it's already 10:41. My goal blocks is to get up to level 85 at least for my entire team that I'm taking on the Elite Four. So all of my team, right, you can see Kasha, Ball Eater, and Ali Capona are still at level 84. Surzaki, Dr. Eggman, Countess 12 have all reached at least level 85. Cynthia's highest level Pokemon is level 88. So again, you know, I'm preparing to take them out Thursday evening. And once again, I am not leveling up for the Elite Four. I am leveling up because, or I am leveling up specifically for Cynthia. Because she is a Cynthia level threat. Yes, that, you know what, Yoridon? That sounds like a brilliant idea. Legends does come out on Friday, so completely coincidentally... Will you stop orbiting me? I am not fat! Legends comes out on Friday, and it's completely coincidental to the fact that this series is ending Thursday. Hold on for just a little bit longer. You stupid Joy-Con. We got this. We're almost done. Dragon Claw is helpful, but my secret weapon against her Garchomp is Dr. Eggman. Because Dr. Eggman is immune to both of its stab moves. Or I should say both of its stabs. Which is good. Now it does have a poison type move, which is a bit of a downer. Or at least it did in... Oh, I'm out of... I did not realize that I was out of that. Blocks build, that's what the Kebia Berry is for. That is precisely why I stick a Kebia Berry on Dr. Eggman, and that is precisely how I defeated it last time. +2 Poison Jab, because it got off a Swords Dance, +2 Poison Jab, and I still survived. Or... Dr. Eggman still survived. Earthquake. You buffoon. Good job, Ali Capona. Look, Earthquake is a good move. Earthquake is always a helpful move. Alright, put Ali Capona in the front. Actually, I may need a good healing, because Ball Eater's out of somewhat useful moves, and so is... Well, okay. Kasha's got... What's, oh yeah, Super Mario Odyssey. Well, okay, look, I appreciate you being here to watch me while you're doing your Super Mario Odyssey speedruns. Or speedrun practice, anyway. It's, like I said, it's nice to have people here to keep me company, because otherwise, doing an episode like this, or just doing this in general, where I'm trying to grind up my whole team, would be tedious as hell. Actually, if you're in the front, I'm going to give you back your Razor Claw. Yes. And who do I want to give the lucky egg? 7,400... 8,007. Yeah, no, so you guys are doing me a massive favor. I really do appreciate y'all being here. It makes my life more fun. You guys also get entertained in the process, hopefully. So everybody wins. And Bulbagarden's channel gets... Look, those Sentret are everywhere. There's a reason that they exist everywhere. And that's... You know, that's just because... Well... They just assimilate all the other Pokemon. But yeah, no, it's a win for me, it's a win for you, it's a win for Bulbagarden. Everybody wins. Sentret all the way down in the fiery pits of... Well, it's not hell, but it's like an underground fire cavern. Kind of almost is hell. Alright, Cacturn. Things have taken a Cacturn for the worse. I said that already. Man, I've been doing this for so long that I've, Yes, Sentret is secretly every single Pokemon, including Ditto. And it does Ditto's job better than all of than Ditto does. Getting closer. You know what? Maybe Sentret is the devil because it's in the it's in the fiery pit of hell. Then again, so many other Pokemon are in the fiery pit of hell. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sentret is secretly... Here I thought all this time it was Bidoof that was secretly RCS. Okay. Well, of course, that crit hit. Playthrough ideas. Blocks build, you can try a Shiny Lock. You can try a Monotype Challenge. You can try, a solo run. What I'm going to be doing, or when I get around to a Sword Let's Play for this channel, it's going to be an egg lock. So if you you know, if you wanted to get a bunch of people, you know, maybe your friends, maybe some more random people, if you wanted to get them to trade you random eggs, you don't even know what's in the eggs, you could do an egg lock. There are a few ways to do a challenge run here. I mean, just for the record, Salty, I'm an Orthodox Jew, so... Pretty sure most people... Well, I mentioned it a few times, so I'm pretty sure most of y'all already knew that, but... You will never catch me streaming on, oh, that's actually a hippopotas. Yeah, you will never catch me streaming, on a Friday night or Saturday. Well, Saturday before Sun Steve. So you can get what's it called? You can still catch Rookity because it evolves into a Steel type. And then I'm trying to think what else you can get early game. Damn, it's been so long since I've played that. Steel, look, I will also say Steel is a damn good type. It is my second favorite type, right after Fire type. So, you know, yes, well, no, you can't get Jirachi in Pokemon Sword or Shield. But that is a good question. I'm trying to think about what other Pokemon you can get early on that are Steel type in Sword or Shield. Pupitar. There we go. I can do something about this. Yes. So Corviknight? I'm trying to think about what other Steel types are even available in that game. Jeez. Bronzor is available during the main story, I think. Copper Raja, but that's not until really close to the end. Yes, the Clink family. Steelix is available, and you can get an Onix as early as the wild area. No, I was talking... So, Blocks was asking about... What? What? Why do you have the sticky barb? Why do you have the sticky barb? When did you get the sticky barb? I am so confused. That explains why Acrobatics was doing nothing. Darn it, Ball Eater. Why in the world did you get a stick? Where did you get a sticky barb? That just sounds painful, man. Don't do that. You're waiting for what, Salty? I'm sorry, I may have missed a comment from you. Ah, Pokemon Cafe Mix. I see. Shiny Rowlet. That's nice. You know what? Well, no. Beldum would have been fitting, but I don't actually have a move on... on Kasha that would have been good enough. Oh, you have no one to trade with. Well, if you've got Nintendo Switch Online, I can trade with you whenever... Well, maybe, maybe not. It'll depend on... But I suppose if you had Nintendo Switch Online, you'd probably have other people to trade with. That's it! That is it! Entire team at least level 85. Mission accomplished. That took way too long. But here they are. My star players. Obviously, the held items and such I will go over before charging into the Elite Four, but just so you get an idea, stats and well, moveset hasn't changed at all. And then, of course, Kasha has all of the medals. They're all of the ribbons, I should say. Here is Ali Capona. And again, you know, I got rid of that... Well, I didn't get rid of the timid nature. You can see it still says timid nature. But I did use a moss so that I'm no longer reducing my physical attack stat. And instead am reducing my defense because Honchkrow is not exactly known as defensive. So those are two pretty high attack stats on Ali Capona and Kasha. And Ali Capona being able to crit with an attack stat that high is pretty good. And Ali Capona's moveset, Wing Attack, Dark Pulse, Air Cutter, Night Slash, probably going to remain roughly the same. This is going to remain probably the same. Pelipper, Damp Rock, Sassy Nature. Don't like the minus speed nature, but it is what it is. Surzaki's stats, pretty bulky. Like regular defense is pretty good. Special defense, not so great. That's probably going to be Surzaki's final moveset. Ball Eater, the Gliscor. Very good balanced nature. Decent attack stat, great defense stat. Very good speed stat. Like, higher than everyone except Kasha's so far. All around nice. I might try to make this a little less gimmicky, get rid of Guillotine and potentially even Acrobatics for something a little more useful. On the other hand, Guillotine is so much fun. Dr. Eggman, secret weapon against Garchomp. That's a very good special attack stat. Bulky, essentially across the board. Good HP, defenses, relatively decent speed. Yes, it took a lot of... It took like about 10-20 Pokeballs to catch Ball Eater. And this is Dr. Eggman's most likely final moveset. Dazzling Gleam is the Garchomp killer. Well, yes, it kills blue hedgehogs as well. Countess 12. You can see that speed is pretty damn high. Can't learn Moonblast. I wish it could learn Moonblast, but it doesn't. And I might get rid of Leech Life for Toxic again. I'll have to consider that with this one. But that's it. That's the team. And next episode, this team and I are going to take on the one and only Cynthia after defeating the Elite Four.